Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Laying Up podcast. My name is DJ. If you are listening to this in the US of A, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you're listening to this outside of America, I hope you had a great normal weekend. No PGA Tour this week, no LPGA this week, a rare chance for us to do something a little bit different. So we'll get to that in just a second. I know the Australian Open is going on this week down in the Melbourne Sandbelt. We will surely talk about that next time we convene. But for this week, I got an esteemed panel together to look back at 2024, the year that was. We're going to do it in a fun way, a little bit of a quiz show, maybe possibly loosely based on the game Jeopardy, and it should be a lot of fun. But before we get to it, I just want to give a quick shout out to the NLU Pro Shop. Neil and Casey and Tron and everybody on the team has been just running ragged to make sure the shop is humming for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There's awesome stuff over there at store.nolayingup.com. I want to give a personal shout out to the minimalist pocket tees. I think is one of the best things we've ever put out. And right now, through Cyber Monday, through the end of the day on Monday, December 2nd, you can get 20% off all orders over $100. It's 20% off all orders over $100 when you use the code Get Involved. All one word, Get Involved. And of course, a reminder, Nest members get 25% off every purchase through the end of the day on Cyber Monday. They can use their regular code Nest member with their Nest associated email. And of course, I'd be remiss if I did not say to join the nest, you could go to nolayingup.com/join. Reminder, all this ends at the end of the day on Monday, December 2nd. Get involved, store.nolayingup.com. We've got a different one for you today. It's Thanksgiving week over here. We're looking to bank this one in the can early. TC, this is, of course, of no disrespect to our friends down under who are probably hosting a great Australian Open right now at Kingston Heath. But we're going to put one in the bank a little early, and we are going to play 2024 season in review Jeopardy. I've assembled quite a panel here. Of course, I mentioned TC is here. Greetings.
Greetings, back from my suspension, from my Will It Fit suspension up here in Atlanta. I'm actually just a couple rooms over from the Czar here at the franchise's place.
And speaking of which, we've got the Czar here making his Jeopardy debut. Hello.
Good to be with you. Huge fan of Jeopardy. Excited to apply my craft here.
Finally, last but not least, the resident man of letters. I know no stranger to watching Jeopardy on countless afternoons. Big Randy. Randy, hello.
What is good afternoon, gentlemen? How are we today?
Buenos tardes.
We're doing great. Everybody, listen, I should get this out of the way. Everybody knows Jeopardy, right? You guys know the rules. We don't need to go over the daily doubles. If you get it wrong, you lose the money. We'll get to Final Jeopardy. All that stuff.
Can we legally call it this?
I don't know.
I was gonna ask that too.
I don't know. We'll find that out. I guess we mean no disrespect. I think like
a game of Jeopardy.
Yeah, I think just as we would like with the PGA Tour when we're stealing your clips, we're just trying to promote your product.
Sure.
Hopefully this makes people want to go watch Jeopardy. I can't give them a full throated endorsement of Jeopardy enough. I mean, one of my favorite shows.
Ken Jennings is cool. Come on, Ken, be cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think everybody
cool.
would be kind of cool about it, right? The only thing we're not going to have that Jeopardy has is I always loved the Trebek when he would go down the panel and he would just be like so dry and Randy, it says here you have a big secret. Tell us about that. Like we should have prepared one of those. Maybe we do that next time. Guys, let's get into it here. I just want to do a quick demo. Let's just make sure all the tech is working here. Okay, so we're gonna pull up a little test category here, and of course, the first category is going to be ad reads. Reads.
My specialty.
So coin flip before the show. Big Randy, you have control of the board here.
Let's go ad reads, please, for 200.
Sure. Played by more than 70% of players across worldwide professional tours, this golf brand began designing and manufacturing golf balls in the 1930s and is responsible for many groundbreaking technologies, including the first mechanical golf swing machine, first portable launch monitor, and most recently, the first launch monitor optimized golf ball. Randy.
Oh, what is Titleist?
That is correct. Titleist is the answer there. Randy,
I would say wouldn't this be a Cushnet? If we're talking about the original company?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we can get these came from the company, so I guess maybe we can let them deal with that internally. But that's a great pushback. TC, do that on as many questions as you can. Poke holes in as many of these answers as you can. I think we're gonna have a great day. Randy, you control the board.
Let's go ad reads 400, please.
Great choice. This brand has been the most played driver on the PGA Tour for the last 6 seasons, accounting for 37% of all drivers played on tour in 2024. Ludwig Oberg switched into this brand's new GT2 driver model in his return at last week's RSM Classic. TC has buzzed in.
What is Titleist?
That is Titleist, not a Cushnet. That is going to be Titleist. So, all right, there you go. Thank you to Titleist for the support. You guys got it. I think that, pretty straightforward how it works, right?
Yeah, I think I might have some buzzer issues, but otherwise we're good.
Well, you got to be quick, man.
And maybe my network's not as fast as TC's in the other room. Unbelievable.
We're on the same network now.
You gotta get in there with the Flash Boys.
Did that warm-up category count towards our final money?
That did not count. We're gonna reset the board here, Big.
Okay, good.
And this is
feel better.
Totally different than Jeopardy. We're only doing 5 categories instead of 6 because I was doing these at like midnight last night. So we're gonna do round 1. We're gonna do round 2, double Jeopardy. The all the values will double, and we will do Final Jeopardy. So bank that into your guys's budgeting. And I will say also there's 2 daily doubles per round hiding out there. You guys know how the daily doubles work. I think we are
really the last thing you want is a double, right? We want a birdie.
Sound effects
exactly. Yeah, I think there are. So I'm using this free program called Bazinga. I think we are legally barred from using some of these specific Jeopardy sound effects. So we'll do our best. But all right, guys. So the board is pulled up. We're gonna have 5 rounds here in single Jeopardy. Let's go through the categories, shall we? First, we have ladies first.
Okay.
Wikipedia Yellow.
Ooh.
The Data Boys.
Oh.
Trophy Lifters. And finally, Under the Influence. It's going to be a category all about influencers.
Randy, I'm worried I'm going to get exposed. This is tough.
I thought Under the Influence was going to be a Ted Bishop category.
I'd have been a good one to sneak in there. Neil, due to a pre-production meeting, you have control of the board. So, here's your chance. Don't get blanked, man.
And do I have to start with ladies first, or I can go anywhere I want?
You can go anywhere you want, man.
I think that would be nice.
Right, ladies first for 200, DJ.
Sure. 2024 was the long-awaited breakthrough for this University of Virginia golfer who won twice in 3 starts this summer. Randy.
Who is Lauren Coughlin?
That's correct. I just wanted to make sure. Let's make sure somebody gets one right here, right? Let's make sure all the tech is working. Let's just, let's make this thing as easy as possible.
Randy gets a trophy.
Randy, you control the board.
Let's go Wikipedia Yellow for 200, please.
The halls of Valhalla spoke to this superstar who finished 3rd at the PGA Championship despite missing the cut at every other major this year. The Czar.
Who is Victor Hovland?
That is correct. Victor Hovland. Weird 3rd place finish at Valhalla, you remember, and just a season to forget across the rest of the major championships. Czar, take us around.
Let's say here, we'll go Wikipedia Yellow for 400, please.
This player fittingly added a silver medal at the Olympics to his 7 career top 5 major championship finishes. TC, of course.
Of course.
Thomas, who is Thomas Fleetwood?
That is correct. Tommy Fleetwood, silver medal. I don't think we talked enough about just how poetic and fitting that was for Sir Tommy. Just absolutely loved it.
The price of silver is up drastically this year, guys.
Is that right? I haven't really been tracking that. TC, your board.
Thank you, Dennis. Let's go with Under the Influence for 1,000, please.
Whoa.
All right. In March, a mix of YouTube creators and pro golfers teed it up at The Q at Myrtle Beach, all vying for a spot in a PGA Tour event, which eventually went to this man. TC.
George Bryan.
That is incorrect.
Supposed to be. Was that because he didn't say who is?
No, it's just wrong.
Oh.
Randy.
Who is Wesley Bryan?
Also incorrect. And this is just a big dose of getting those $1,000 ones wrong. You'll see a big red next to your guys' name here going forward. Czar,
No answer.
that is, of course, Matt Atkins. TC,
Okay, of course.
I thought you had that one.
He's not even an influencer.
It was professional golfers and influencers that were teeing it up there. TC, you still control the board with minus $600 now.
Let's go under the influence for 200, please, Dennis.
Always one to give back. This Denver-based influencer completed his first 100-hole hike this June in Washington, D.C. TC.
Oh,
Bullshit.
Who is Big Randy?
That's right. Phil Big Randy Landis was the answer we were looking for. TC clawing back, still controlling the board.
Let's go with under the influence for 400, please, Dennis.
One of the highlights of the Creator Classic was this super influencer touching 195-mile-per-hour ball speed with his opening tee shot. Randy.
Who is Roger Steele?
That's exactly correct. Roger Steele, easily one of the highlights of the day at East Lake. Randy, your board, as you're kind of trying to claw back from that minus 1,000. You're sitting at 400 red right now.
Thank you, Dennis. Let's keep it under the influence, 600.
Speaking with golf.com in May, he said, quote, "I literally was sick of myself and seeing posts about me. I can only imagine people that weren't me, how much they hated it."
who is Bryson DeChambeau?
Incorrect. TC or Randy, your choice. Or we pass?
I'll pass.
Oh,
I don't
you
know,
guys are
Dennis. I
gonna
pass.
Kick yourself. That is Michael Block.
Oh,
Super
God.
influencer Michael Block. Great golf.com piece, details, all the things he said yes to. He's hanging with Max Verstappen. He's doing all these things, and the quote at the end, just like, God, I can't imagine how sick of me everybody must have been. Randy, I kind of threw that one in there as a
He was
layup
right.
for you. Yeah.
Mike. Yeah. But that was like Oak Hill, buddy.
Randy, still your board.
Let's go 800. Close the category, Dennis.
This year, this Raising Cane's ambassador played in the Charles Schwab Challenge, the PGA Championship, the Farmers Insurance Open, the American Express, and the Australian Open. TC.
Who is Michael Block?
That is also Michael Block. Correct. Just a, kind of an interesting little 1-2 there is, God, I can't imagine how sick of me people must be. And yeah, sure, I'll miss the cut at every single PGA Tour event that will have me. TC, you're bored. You have a commanding lead as the only person in the positive right now with $400.
Dennis, let's go Wikipedia yellow for 600, please.
TC, that is our first daily double of the day. What would you like to wager?
I'll wager 400.
A true daily double.
True daily double. All right, TC, this is our first daily double. I shared the 18-hole lead with Rory McIlroy en route to my first ever top 10 at the U.S. Open.
Who is...
Ran out of time.
Hat
in the hat.
Wow.
Patrick.
time.
Hate to see that. Those lights get bright, man. When you get that daily double going. All right.
Question: what would we have done if the other guys got the daily double, and they're in the red?
That's a great question. Let's just say you can. And I don't know if the program has something built.
I think
in.
Jeopardy rules are you can bet up to 1,000.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Randy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So we'll keep that. If you're in the red, you can bet up to 1,000. TC, you're bored. Commanding lead again with $0.
Let's go Wikipedia yellow for 800, please.
This Englishman cracked the code at Shroon, finishing in the top 10 at his first ever major championship. Neil, I'm looking at you here.
I know. I kept blanking on his name.
Does anybody know? 3.
Randy, we should be ashamed.
TC.
Matthew Jordan. Who is Matthew Jordan?
He did finish in the top 10. Was not his first major championship, though. That is incorrect. Neil or Randy, would you like to take a stab?
I just don't have a clue, Dennis.
Oh my God, it's just right in the copy, guys. It was Dan Brown who cracked
Oh,
the
the
code.
code.
God.
Of course, Dan Brown finishing in the top 10
God,
at
it
the
feels like
Open
3
Championship.
years ago.
Everybody's in the red. This is going
Yeah.
exactly how I thought it was gonna go. But TC, it is your board.
Let's go Wikipedia yellow for 1,000. Close the category,
Let's
Dennis.
finish it off. Success at Augusta National is nothing new for this golfer, who quietly finished T6 this year to record his 4th top 10 in his last 5 Masters. TC.
Who is little Corey Connors?
That is incorrect, TC.
Oh,
Oh man.
Now is where everybody gets a little gun shy. Can I afford to lose 1,000 fake dollars?
I don't think so. Whatever, I'll do it.
Neil.
Who is Tyrrell Hatton?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Randy.
that was stupid.
come on, Randy. You gotta get involved.
God, you guys are gonna kick yourself so hard on some of these.
All right, I'll buzz in.
Randy.
Who is Colin Morikawa?
0 for 3 from the group. Cameron Smith is the Augusta National
God.
superstar. Come on.
I didn't even want to answer that one.
But I'm glad you did, Randy. I'm very glad you did.
Let's look at the board. Holy shit. TC minus 1,800. Randy minus 1,400. The Czar minus 1,400. Don't forget, there's a lot of golf left. You know, we get into double Jeopardy. All the values are doubled. We've got final. There's so much golf left to play here.
I
So
feel like I have amnesia of the entire season.
TC, it is your board for better or worse.
Dennis, let's go trophy lifters for 200, please.
It's a great category.
The gloves came off this summer as this player stacked up 4 top 10s and 5 starts, including a win at the Wyndham Championship. TC.
Who is Aaron Rye?
That is correct. TC chipping away, $200 at a time. I like it. Aaron Rye, he had to play 39 holes that day. I forgot about that. They had the tropical storm come through. That was a cool Sunday in the PGA Tour.
Kuchar did not have to play 39 holes that day, though.
That's right. TC, your board.
For 400. Keep it going.
Trophy lifters for 400. It's another daily double. TC, you can wager up to 1,000. Great foresight from you there.
I'll wager 1,000, Dennis.
1,000, TC. With the way he won in Detroit, this player sure looked like someone who could have helped the International President's Cup team.
Dennis, who is Cameron Davis?
TC. That's exactly correct. You're flipping it. We are now within sniffing distance of back to level par. We're at minus $600, and the board is still yours.
We'll go trophy lifters 600.
Sure, he missed the cut at the U.S. Open, but this player won the National Opens of Canada and Scotland. He even top 10 at the Irish Open and the Mexico Open. TC, cruising.
Dennis, who is Big Shot Bob McIntyre?
That is exactly correct. National Open specialist. This was, of course, before his big falling out with TC, where he shredded the road hole. Just kind of a question that maybe speaks to some happier times, I think, of 2024 TC.
Indeed.
Your board, you are back to 0. Take a big exhale,
Trophy
my man.
lifters 800.
There were 7 guys with multiple wins on the PGA Tour this year. Scotty, Rory, Big Shot Bob, Xander, Dunlap, Hideki, and me. It's a tough one. Nobody wants to take a crack.
Just brain freeze.
TC is going to kick himself on this one. It is Austin Eckroat, who won the Cognizant and then won in the fall in Mexico. A lot of restraint, though, from the squad. I appreciated the, everybody's wallets are starting to feel a little tighter. Nobody wants to take those big swings. TC, you're bored.
Dennis, let's close out the category.
Trophy lifters
1,000.
for 1,000. This player's yellow golf ball made him a fitting winner at the PGA Tour's most colorful event. TC.
Who is Peter Malnati?
That was Peter Malnati at the Valspar Championship.
Well, good question there.
Great category there from TC. He is now in the black, $1,000. Randy sitting at minus 1,400, and the Czar sitting at
Come
minus.
on, Randy. We got to get off the bus, man.
I
Let's
just
go.
don't even have a clue on these, Neil. I
Strap
don't even have a
boys.
clue.
Strap boys maybe looking to consolidate some debt and get a little better interest rate or something here going into double jeopardy. But TC, you're bored.
Yeah, let's open up the data boys for 200.
Data boys for 200. Not only did he improve 35 spots on the driving distance list, he also led the PGA Tour in scrambling in 2024. TC.
Who is Grayson Sig?
Incorrect. That would have been a hostile $200 question. The Czar.
Who is Matthew Fitzpatrick?
Also incorrect.
Oh,
Why
good
not?
guess though.
It was a good guess. I think his distance gains maybe came in like 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Who was
Randy?
the guy? I remember.
Oh, no. I know who it is. God, can I go again?
Yeah, there's a guy that just talked about he would just go out to the range and swing hard, and then he gained a lot of distance. But
Yes, that did happen, but that's not who it is. Of course,
Okay.
it was Xander Schauffele, guys.
Oh.
Xander Schauffele
Okay,
was
that's
the
not
one
really
who, remember, he
close then.
gained all that distance and then he had like a career year. You guys met, does that ring a, it's got to ring a bell. TC, still your board.
Real quick. I just want to know where I got that Grayson Sig
Yeah, very curious where that
stuff from.
Grayson
Let's
Sig
see
is.
here.
He's. I feel like he's getting a lot of burn on our Slack
He
recently.
was 122nd in stroke singing off the tee. I don't know what he was the year before, but he was I think he was 13th in scrambling for the year, so it's
Okay.
not too far off. We'll go ladies first for 400.
One of a number of retiring players in 2024, she became the 6th female in history to compete in a PGA Tour event when she played in the Barbasol Championship in 2018. TC.
Who is Brittany Lincecum?
That's exactly correct. Brittany Lincecum. Man, Randy, what's the whole list of retiring players? We got her, Marina Alex, Lexi,
Allie Ewing,
Allie Ewing,
Angela Stanford.
Yeah, kind of a changing of the guard on the.
Lexi's
not
not
playing
retired.
full time.
Yeah, that was kind of thrown.
But still wanted all of her flowers.
TC with $1,200. It is your board.
Ladies first for 600, please, Dennis.
Gino Titikum's big payday at the CME Tour Championship was her second win of the year. She also won the Dow Championship with this 22-year-old as her partner. Randy.
Who is Ronning Yin?
That's exactly correct, Randall. We are off the schneid. Randy is back to minus $800. He could level himself up here if he wants to continue the category.
Yeah, we got to make hay here. Let's go, ladies. 800, please, Dennis.
These questions suck.
Lydia Ko won the AIG Women's Open, holding off 4 major champions that tied for second, including this woman who had already won the event at Sunningdale and Royal Liverpool. TC.
Shit. Sunningdale and Royal Liverpool.
That's going to be a no thanks, TC. Sorry, ran out of time. Anybody else?
Oh, God.
I'm not going to cut this one. Sorry.
4 major champions that were runner-up. We had Lilia Vu. We had Nelly Corda.
And this woman.
We had... Gosh, Cody's just out there walking with the final group.
I know,
Cody's just sitting here. Cody, how brutal is this right now? You want to say who it is?
This is tough. I expected more, to be honest. Big, you're going to kick yourself.
Randy?
I'm in. Who is G.A. Shin?
That's exactly right,
Wow.
Randall. Let's
Isn't there
go.
a time limit? Isn't there a time limit?
Yeah, that was, I mean,
there should be. I mean,
that was
yeah,
against the spirit of the game, I think.
unless the vast majority of the board is in the red numbers. Like we're doing what we can to try to let people go home with some money here.
That's trash.
Randy, great job, man. I appreciate you taking the swing.
Thank you. Cody, I apologize it took me that long. Let's go, ladies first, 1,000.
From England to Tallahassee to Butler Cabin and back, this top-ranked women's amateur won the Onwa by a shot before leading GB&I to their first Curtis Cup title since 2016. TC.
Who is Lottie Wode?
Exactly right. Fresh out of Free Shoes University. We've got Lottie Woad just dominating everybody this summer. TC, you've opened up a commanding lead, $1,400. Randy sitting pretty at 0, and the Czar, $1,600 underwater, thinking about maybe selling his house, thinking about selling his record collection. He needs to do something to crawl out of this hole. TC, it's your board.
Yeah, we got to go with the Data Boys. We'll go for 400.
Scotty and Xander got all the headlines in 2024, but I was 3rd in scoring average on the PGA Tour this year. Quietly put together a nice little season. Nobody's talking about it.
Still nobody's talking about
Still
it.
nobody's talking about it. Shall we pass?
Pass.
The Czar. Let's go.
It's Colin Morikawa.
Hell yeah, it is. Colin Morikawa. Way to go. You know who was 4th in this category that just shocked me? Billy Ho.
William Ho.
4th on tour in scoring average this year. Great job, Neil. You're bored, my man.
We'll take Data Boys for 600, please, Dennis.
Big Randy may not think the total feat of putts made is a big deal, but this rookie led the tour this season in that stat as he climbed all the way inside the top 40 in the OWGR.
True boss of the moss.
One of the best putters doing it right now.
God, I want to get involved, but I can't go backwards right now.
There's so much golf left. Take a swing, big dog.
God,
Shall we pass? The Czar has buzzed in.
Who is Nick Dunlap?
Incorrect.
I knew it was you.
Sounds like we're going to be a pass from everybody else. Come on, guys. Your boy, Max Grazerman.
Oh.
That's why I was trying to goad you
Got
into
3
it, Neil.
speeds.
I thought you guys had spent a day together. I thought maybe you were.
Sure.
I thought maybe he was.
That was stupid.
Well, Czar, it is your board. We still got a daily double.
Let's go 800.
Or no, we cashed both the daily doubles.
No, TC cashed both of them.
A tour player averages a 3-putt every 29 holes, but don't tell that to this major winner who has successfully avoided one for 359 holes in a row.
What?
Yeah. Longest streak on tour right now. These are, shot link holes. Maybe there was one on a not shot link golf course, but, I don't really expect anyone to get this one right. I just wanted to put that stat in there. That's wild, man.
So didn't win the major this year, though.
He did not win a major. Correct.
Okay.
That's so hard.
That is really hard. That was one of those, if you knew it, you knew it, but not a real easy one to guess here. I'm gonna pass. Shane Lowry, 359 holes in a row without a 3-putt. That is heady.
That's impressive.
Heady stuff.
That's how many rounds is that? Or
God,
50?
Yeah. What is that?
Or
be about 20.
20. Yeah, 20.
Yeah. That's
20.
Give
sheesh.
it to me for 1,000.
The Czar is going to close us out for round 1. I led the tour in strokes gained putting, despite not recording a single top 10 this season.
Hell yeah!
God, drive for show, putt for dough, huh?
Yeah. I want to say he was kind of 136th-ish or something in the FedEx Cup. Didn't keep his card. But God, talk about bosses of the mosses. Shall we pass?
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
TC, that's our guy, Taylor Montgomery.
Oh man.
Just tough. Yeah, don't have much more to add on that, but I think maybe
the real Monty.
I think maybe
all right, bring on double Jeopardy, Deej. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight out of the basement here.
Any big takeaways from round 1? Everybody doing all right? Spirits high still, at least?
I mean, fantastic question. Very difficult, a lot harder than I thought it would be.
All right. Well, I think there's gettable stuff in double Jeopardy. Although I thought that one was going to be a little more gettable as well. All right, just to level set, TC dominating right now, $1,400 in the black. Randy just even keel right at 0. A heroic effort to kind of claw back to $0. The Czar's at minus 1,800. But listen, double Jeopardy. We've got 5 $2,000 questions out there. We've got Final Jeopardy. We've got 2 double daily doubles out there. So the Czar, please don't hang your head.
Sure.
There's a lot of golf left.
Dennis, can you please refresh? I believe if you're in the red, you are not allowed to participate in Final Jeopardy.
I think that's right as well. And if
Ooh.
again, we're at the mercy of bazinga.io, so we'll kind of see what they have to say. So
Okay.
if the coders let you in, Neil, if you're in the red or anybody,
Okay.
then you're
We'll
in.
get
But
out of
if
the
not,
red. It's still in my control to get out of the red.
yeah,
So let's
I
do
think
it.
you're gonna pull yourself up by your bootstraps here.
Dennis, any other sponsors we need to thank or promotional considerations? Any prizes that have been furnished?
Hotels provided by Tron. You're exactly right. It is time to pay some bills, which means we are going to hear from our friends at Roback. You all know Roback, best fit, best feel. Cooler weather is here, which means it is the best season, Roback hoodie season. I can definitely attest to the cold. It's about 18 degrees in Milwaukee today. I got this little fleece number on. I would maybe recommend one of those as well. But the Roback hoodie is simply unbeatable. So soft, so comfortable. Wear it everywhere. Roback also just released their new hybrid jacket, which is another piece that we love. Great layering piece. Internal and external pockets are incredibly clutch on this one. Loving this jacket. Super clean, super comfortable. Finally, Roback's Delta pants are back in stock. These things sold out almost immediately after the first release, and it's easy to see why. The fabric is comfortable, wrinkle resistant, and has a really clean look. Belt loops make it ideal for the course or for your go-to everyday pants. Style it with the Roback hoodie, the hybrid jacket or crew, or this fleece thing I mentioned earlier, and you will be set to look good. Roback is also having their biggest sale of the year right now, 20% off the entire website for all customers. It's 20% off all hoodies, pants, jackets, and more. No code needed. Just head over to RHOBACK.com and introduce others to the most comfortable activewear in the game this holiday season. Let's get back to the game. All right, let's get into round number 2, Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories. Liv Moss.
Hell yeah.
Who said it? We're going to read off
Yeah.
quotes, and you tell me who said the quotes. Whoa, Nelly. Scotty doesn't know. And finally, vacation golf.
Okay.
The Czar,
Wow.
it is your board, sitting at 1,800 in the red. Take us wherever you would like to take us.
Let's go vacation golf for 400.
Vacation golf for 400. This golf course made a splashy entrance into golf.com's list of the top 100 courses in the U.S., debuting at number 30 on this year's list. Randy.
What is the Lido?
That's exactly correct, Randy. The Lido up here in Wisconsin. Hopefully, we gotta go see it this year. I think you'd love it, Big.
I think I would too, honestly.
Your board in the black, $400. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's go. Whoa, Nelly for 1,200, please.
Whoa.
I love it. Nelly famously won 6 out of 7 starts this spring, with the only trophy she failed to grab coming at this event. Don't worry, she still finished in a tie for 7th. The Czar.
Oh. What is the U.S. Women's Open?
That is incorrect. I believe that was right after the streak. Randy.
What is the Founders?
Randall. That's exactly correct. The Founders. Neil, that was a good guess. I think she did shoot 80 in the first round of
Yeah, but I thought she battled back and was maybe didn't
that was
finish 7th, though.
maybe right after the streak.
I can report Nelly missed the cut at Lincoln.
Cheers.
Apologize. Randy, it is your board. You have now taken the lead at 1,600. Some sound investing here over the first 2 questions.
Well, let's keep it going here. Let's go 1,600. Whoa, Nelly.
Nelly defeated Leona McGuire in the finals to win the T-Mobile match play, but this Solheim Cup teammate of McGuire's had better luck against Korda in Sunday singles. Randy.
Who is Charlie Hall?
That is exactly correct. Charlie Hall, and Randy is getting out and running $3,200 in the black.
We're so early in this thing.
Let's go 2,000. Whoa, Nelly.
It happened on a Monday, but in May, Nelly became the first professional golfer since Tiger Woods in 2013 to do this. Randy.
Win 5 consecutive starts? What is?
Incorrect. A little misdirection from the question makers here. Anybody? That is, of course, attend the Met Gala, the first professional golfer since Tiger Woods when he took those crazy photos of Lindsey Vonn, remember, with his eyes just bugging out of his head?
That was at the Met Gala?
It was at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
I did not remember that.
I didn't think Tiger's, fashion choices allowed him anywhere with
Well,
him.
that's why I had to Google the images, like, holy shit, what was he wearing? And it was unfortunately, it was just like a very plain tuxedo. So I thought about maybe throwing in, she's wearing tiger red when she did it, but that would have been a little too obvious. Randy, still your board.
Yeah, hat tip there to the question. Let's go. Whoa, Nelly, 800, please.
Despite her historic season, Nelly was actually second in scoring average to this player. Randall.
Who is Gino Titticum?
That is correct. Your Vare Trophy winner.
Oh, see, Dennis, I can correct that record because neither Gino nor Nelly met the minimum round threshold to win the Vare Trophy.
Okay.
So your winner is Ayaka Furuwe.
You're exactly right. I'm sorry about that, Big. I apologize to all the spreadsheet keepers on the LPGA who are doing a great job making sure the right people don't win any of these awards. Randy, you are the leader with $2,000 and you still control the board. I have a feeling I know where we're going.
Sure, we can close the category. 400. Whoa, Nelly.
With her win at the Chevron, Nelly joined these two legends of women's golf as the only players in LPGA history to win 5 consecutive events.
This is the $200 question or the $400 question?
$400.
My God.
I mean, I think you're gonna,
we were just talking about this the other day.
I mean, I think you're gonna kick yourself. Like, what, I mean, who else would it be?
No, I have like a group of
There's like 4
franchise
that I'm
back
thinking
there
of. It's
wandering
Alex.
into the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Did they just notice I
No.
This feels like it's gonna be a pass.
Mm.
Nancy Lopez and Annika Sorensen. I apologize for the maybe mismonetized question there. Maybe that one was harder than I thought, but
It was hard.
I was in my head there, Deej. I should have.
good restraint from the squad to not
I know. I got to start getting some shots on goal.
Neil, you own the bank right now, man.
I need to put pucks on net here. Finish the game out. Let's go.
Randy, you're bored still.
Let's go. Let's go. Who said it? 400, please.
Who said it? Quote, I don't think there was good sportsmanship there. I just don't think there's a need to look at someone and curse at them. TC, of course.
Who is young Tom Kim?
That's exactly right. This was at the President's Cup when players were maybe swearing at him, maybe not swearing at him. Just good stuff there from Tom Kim. TC, you are within $200 of the big guy, and it's your board.
Let's go. Who said it for 800, Deej?
Quote, if Rory McIlroy goes and completes his Grand Slam without some of the best players in the world, there's just going to be an asterisk. It's just the way it is. The Czar.
Who is Taylor Gooch?
Exactly right. Picking his spots. And there's a goal. Sound the horn. Czar has found the net. All right, you are minus 2,200. I still see a path to victory, but you're going to need to get on your steed right now.
Let's go vacation golf for 800.
She was the lead associate under Tom Doak, tasked with getting Pinehurst number 10 ready for play in under a year. TC.
Who is Angela Moser?
That's exactly correct. Angela Moser. I think a bunch of us got to see Pinehurst number 10 this year. Just a delightful walk. And there's a video on our YouTube channel about it if people are interested to see Ms. Moser's work shaping and leading the squad out there at Pinehurst number 10. TC, your lead, your board.
Dennis, let's live Moss.
For
400.
Liv Moss for $400. Of course, those listening on the podcast, this is LIV Moss. You could probably guess what these questions are about. The highlight of this 51-year-old's live season was a highly touted midsummer streak of 4 top 14 finishes in a row. TC.
Who is the great man, Richard Bland?
The great man, Blandy. Yeah, listen, that's red meat thrown to TC, but again, we gotta make sure that we didn't have everybody at red numbers here. Tron, $3,000, your lead, your board.
Liv Moss, 800 pesos, please.
This is a daily double,
Ah.
TC.
TC's getting all of them.
Dennis, let's go for 1,000.
1,000. I believe this would bring him back to a tie with Randy if he misses.
No,
Maybe,
oh yeah, back into a tie with Randy if I miss.
starts to make things a little inaccessible if it gets it. This Arthur Hills design made its debut on the Live Golf schedule in 2024 and was compared favorably to a major championship venue by Bryson DeChambeau.
What is Bolingbrook in just outside Chicago?
That's exactly right, TC. Bolingbrook Golf Club, unranked by many lists of Illinois public golf courses, but potential major championship venue, according to our guy Bryson. TC, you've doubled up Randy. You're at 4,000. Randy 2,000. The Czar lurking, but ready to make a move. And Tron, it's your board still.
Liv Moss, 1,200.
He's going to get out and run here. These two players made history as the first two brothers to be relegated from Live Golf in the same season. TC.
Who are Scott and Kieran Vincent? The
That's
Vincent brothers.
exactly correct. I was worried if people were going to get the first names, but no need to be concerned with our resident Cleeks fan running through this category.
Let's go Liv Moss, 1,600.
This talented 26-year-old won 2 of the first 3 Live events of the year, but his search continues for his first major championship top 10. Randy.
Oh, who is Joaquin Neiman?
Let's go, Randy.
Wow.
Good stuff there. That one's going to sting the Czar. That is his boy.
My guy Keen. I know that hurts. I didn't get the buzz in.
All right.
Young walk.
All right. Randy is lingering and in
go,
control of the board.
Yeah, let's go 2,000. Liv Moss.
Liv Moss. Let's close out the category.
Need it.
Anthony Kim joined Live Golf and made a splashy comeback in 2024, ending a hiatus from professional golf that began in this year. The Czar.
What is 2014?
God, I hate this, man.
Damn.
That was 10 years.
Damn.
Was it 2010? Fuck. I don't even know.
Neil might
I don't
have to
know
go to
anything.
Live to fix this debt.
Anybody else want to take a stab at the $2,000 question?
I'll let Neil guess again if he wants.
Neil,
That's how the game is played. I care about the game too much.
Neil,
For $2,000 more dollars.
you were off by a Ryder Cup cycle there. It's 2012.
Yeah.
2012 was his last. I believe the 2012 Wells Fargo was his last professional start. His last win was 2010. Maybe that's what you were thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said
Also-
2014. I stink.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. I don't know what you're.
One last thing to tie off from Liv. On last week's episode, Randy was wondering if HUD, Swafford, Gifted Hands HUD got relegated or dropped. He was one of the jokers or the wild cards, so he wasn't on a team. So there's nothing to be dropped from.
Can't pull over any farther.
So does that mean he just gets to keep playing next year as a joker?
I mean, he could. It's truly who could say.
Depends if there's a
One
business
world.
case.
Yeah. He needs to present his business plan.
All right, Randy, you're bored.
Oh God. Let's go. Who said it? 1,200, please.
I love you guys avoiding the best player in the world like the plague. Nobody wants the Scotty
We're
category.
saving it.
Quote, this tournament has been inappropriate and crossed the line since I've been on tour. This is my 21st year. I'm assuming they're ashamed. Red meat for TC here.
Who is Zach Johnson?
Of course, Zach Johnson. This was in reference to the Waste Management Phoenix Open when they had to cut off beer sales. Just like the Thunderbirds are apoplectic. I was looking for a Thunderbirds quote to drop in there, and I really like that Zach Johnson one a lot better. TC commanding lead, $6,400. We still have about half the board left, and we've still got Final Jeopardy. So
Let's go vacation golf for 1,200, Dennis.
fans saw a much different East Lake at this year's Tour Championship thanks to a renovation led by this man. TC.
Who is Andrew Green?
That's exactly right. Andrew Green and the new look East Lake. TC is just lifting and separating here. $7,600, still in control of the board.
Dennis, let's go with vacation golf for 1,600.
Built for Neil's boys, Irving Azoff and Eddie Q, this Hans Wagner course in Palm Springs is said to only allow between 8 and 25 golfers on property at a time. TC was first.
What is Ladera?
The Ladera Golf Club in Palm Springs. Neil, if you have questions with the buzzer, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry. I see your frustration. We here for you, but it's there's nothing I can do.
It's tough.
Dennis, 2,000, please.
We're gonna close out the vacation golf category. It was announced this year that Dream Golf is coming to the Florida Panhandle as the Kaiser family revealed plans for a new project by this name near Panama City Beach.
God,
Tough one here.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Kind of a if you know, you know. Kind of just more trying to read it into the historical record. Shall we pass?
Yeah, we'll pass. It's something like Ancient Sands or Old Sands, isn't it?
Old Shores, TC. Very close. Old Shores, just north of the Panama City Beach Airport. Very exciting. Cannot wait.
What do we know about that project? How many courses?
Just one for right now. Know that Thomas Doak is working on it. And I mean, should be, a great little road trip from TC's Jacksonville enclave to go jet over there and see it. Can't
print
wait.
money off of 30A there.
Yeah, seems like that, and Rodeo Dunes and the stranglehold on Dream Golf may only get a little tighter, I think, over the next couple of years. All right, we have 7 questions left here, guys. TC $9,200, Randy $3,600. The Czar in the red. We'll leave it at that. TC, you're bored.
Dennis, let's go with Scotty doesn't know for 400.
One of Scheffler's 8 wins this season earned him the distinction of becoming the only player in history to win this tournament in back-to-back years. Randy.
What is the Players?
The Players Championship. 50 years of the Players. Only one person has ever won it back-to-back years. Of course, Scotty, befitting his historic season and final round 63. Maybe the round of the year on the PGA
Do you
Tour?
think am I being punished for pressing the buzzer ahead of time?
I don't know, but the buzzer only works like once I finish the question. Wait till I finish the question.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think you're being punished. I think you can hammer it, but
okay.
This is tough, man.
That's tough.
800. Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Excuse me, TC. This is my board.
It is Randy's board.
No, it is. You're right.
800. Scotty doesn't know.
The police report from Scheffler's Valhalla arrest laments the destruction of Detective Gillis' uniform pants, which were valued at approximately this amount. The Czar.
What is $86?
Oh, Neil.
No.
It's so close.
Man.
And I read this one right from the police report, so I know this one's right.
It's all in the police report.
Anybody else? That was, of course, $80. $80.
I mean, approximately 86. Right?
The language was, quote, approximately $80. His pants were destroyed beyond repair. Much like Neil's game has been here as he sits at minus 5,000.
5,000. There's still enough money on the board that I can just
run the table. Randy, you're bored.
Let's go 1,200. Scotty doesn't know.
Daily double, Randall. This is one of those moments. Someone is going to have to make a play, and it feels like right now is the time.
God, I just wish I felt more confident. Let's go, Dennis. I mean,
send it, Randy.
Yeah, no risk it, no biscuit. Let's make it a true daily double.
Wow. We're wagering I guess the max is 4,000. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Okay. True daily double for the big guy here. The only thing standing between Scheffler and 5 straight wins was this man who beat him by 1 shot at the Houston Open. I'll give you a hint. He was standing on the range, hitting the ball as hard as he can, and it just led to
you
victory.
can't.
He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. Steven Yeager. Steven Yeager. Randy, I really appreciate the big swing.
Hell
That was-
yeah. Come on, Randy. I'm going to track your ass down.
That sucks. Let's go.
No
Who
biscuit
said
for
it?
Randy.
2000.
well, yeah, we can confirm there's no biscuit for Randy there. What was that? I'm sorry.
Who said it? 2000, please.
Quote, I was trying to set an example for Max. TC.
Matt Kuchar. Who is Matt Kuchar?
Matt Kuchar is correct. This is, of course, Max Grazerman when Kuchar refused to play on
right.
At the Wyndham Championship and came back the next day. Just great stuff there. I thought maybe I'd trip you guys up with like thinking someone was talking about Max Homa, but too smart, TC. You're bored.
Let's go 1600. Who said it?
Quote, the more steps we can take to dimensionalize our great athletes, the more we can grow fandom. And when you grow fandom, ultimately that drives your commercial success. TC.
Who is Steamboat Jay Monahan?
Jay Monahan, indeed. We've got a bit of a 97 Masters breaking out here as TC is at $12,800. Randy, his next closest pursuer at 0. TC finished the race, man, as Earl Woods said.
Dennis, Scotty doesn't know for 1600, please.
In this stat, the gap between Scheffler and second place, which was Tony Finau, was the same size as the gap between Finau and 32nd place. Randy.
What is strokes gained tee to green?
Incorrect. The Czar.
What is the FedEx Cup standings?
Also incorrect. No biscuit for the strap boys. TC, any interest?
I'll go.
I think you got to buzz in.
I am. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you might have dropped out. TC.
What is strokes gained off the tee?
Incorrect. You guys were fishing in the right pond. Strokes gained approach. He's the Iron Man, guys. And our final question, Scotty doesn't know, $2,000. Big question for Randy here to see if he's going to get to play Final Jeopardy or not. Scheffler only needed extra holes for one of his victories in 2024, a playoff triumph at the Travelers Championship over this player.
Oh, God, this is when the climate protesters were out.
TC.
Young Tom. Who is Young Tom Kim?
Yeah.
Exactly correct. Young Tom Kim. All right, one more quick break in the action to hear a word from our friends at Foresight. Let's switch gears quickly. A friend of the program, Stanford women's golf standout Rachel Heck. You may remember her from the Week in the Life video that we did, or just from her outstanding golf game. She posted on Instagram recently about her Foresight Sports Simulator, and her setup is incredibly dialed. She has a massive simulator with a Quad Max launch monitor, beating balls indoors. Perfect time to get a little better during the holidays. Perfect way to do that. And speaking of the holidays, Foresight Sports is in the midst of their holiday promotions. By the time you're listening to this, they are already going to be running their Cyber Monday deals, which are great discounts on their software and simulator courses. I highly suggest you check out their site if you are in the market for a launch monitor or a simulator, since these holiday promos are their best prices of the year. Great time to take advantage of those. We have told you all year that Foresight Sports is the benchmark. They set the standard for how launch monitors are measured. Take a look at their extended Black Friday savings and their new military and first responder program through ID.me at foresightsports.com. That is foresightsports.com. All right, let's finish this game up. Guys, we've got a bloodbath here. TC just well in the lead. We are, on to Final Jeopardy here. Again, we're about to find out whether Bazinga.io allows you guys to play it or not, but it might be just a coronation for TC here. And the category is the Crooked OWGR. So it looks like it is going to allow you guys to play. I don't know what it's going to allow you to wager, but
I can wager up to 1,000, it says.
There you have it. So please enter your wagers now.
God, just total panic for me. We're gonna have to watch the film and get better for next time.
All right, everybody's wagers are locked. Here we go. Category for Final Jeopardy: the Crooked OWGR. Your clue: With 4 top 10s this year, Luke Clanton has risen to number 93 in the OWGR. It is the second highest ranking ever held by an amateur, trailing only this player who got to number 68 before turning professional. Zara, I think we can play some music here. Can you guys hear that?
Oh, that's lovely, Dennis. Thank you.
This is the built-in music. I don't think we're allowed to use the J word music. The czar is in.
Oh, I gotta type it. Sorry.
Randy is in. TC is in. Okay, we're gonna get into answers, guys. Thanks for playing. This was a true thrill.
Dennis, thanks for putting this together.
Of course.
Must act.
First up, the czar. It wasn't his day. Can he scrounge a couple little shekels on the way out the door? Who is Phil Mickelson? Great guess, and one that I have a feeling everybody probably wrote down, and one that is incorrect. His wager was $1,000. Unfortunately, that is not correct. Randy, did Randy have the same answer? I bet he did. He did. Who is Phil Fig Jam Mickelson?
He didn't phrase it as a question, meaning he was wrong anyway.
Take the points away from me, Neil.
What did he wager? He wagered 1,000. Smell ya. And TC, our champion, I just don't think he wagered enough to punt this one away. He also said Phil Mickelson. Everybody going for
I hope you go back to 0.
Everybody going
Do the right thing.
for Phil, who of course won in the desert as an amateur. I think the world rankings may have been stacked a little differently back in those days. I think he only got up to about number 130 or something like that. TC wagered. Was that all?
Yes, thank you, TC. That's big of you, TC.
No risky, no biscuit, baby.
TC wagered $13,200. That is incorrect, unfortunately. The answer was Nick Dunlap, guys. Nick Dunlap
that's too obvious.
Got to number 68. I just, we had to celebrate the guy winning 2 times this year. But, TC is your champion with a commanding lead of $0. Randy in second at minus 2,600, and the czar, better luck next time, minus 7,600. How was your hosting experience, Bazinga.io? I'm going to say 5 stars.
No,
I thought it
hit
was
him
great.
with 1 star. Poor buzzer technology. I'm Bazinga.io. I'm out.
CJ just made $10,200.
That's right.
Hosting this.
That money will be donated to charity. And thank you guys for your generous support. That's it, guys. That is 2024 season Jeopardy. I think we might need to do that again. That was good stuff.
So disappointed in myself. I'm embarrassed for what we just put on the scoreboard.
Look inward, Neil. Don't lash out. It's not Bazinga's fault. Don't be doing that.
Well, and a hearty congratulations to TC, who kind of just ran through you guys there for a good 20 minutes. I think maybe, upon reflection with the Live Moss and some of the vacation golf, the double Jeopardy.
Who said it section?
Some of the double Jeopardy might have been stacked in TC's favor. I think maybe if I had any criticism of myself, but
DJ,
this was year 0 of our league. This was year 0 of our league. TC, we're going forward and just look for big things next year.
Listen, I applaud you for the final one. I thought that was a cheeky answer, as well as just for dimensionalizing the golf space as well.
All right, guys, thank you for humoring me. Thanks for indulging me. I hope everybody's had a great Thanksgiving. Also, shout out to our guy Dom Catronia, who gave me this idea. He did a season-ending Brewers podcast that had this format, and I had never really thought to do this. So you can go listen to that on the Brewers All Access podcast if you're so interested in hearing how the 2024 Brewers season went. But guys, great to be with you. Let's do this again soon. I think that was a success.
Amen.
Yeah, I'd like to get back in it.
Should we keep running totals, like career totals?
Oh no, I mean, then I thought this was year 0. I wouldn't have bet that.
That's true. Yeah, good point. This is year 0. We'll start fresh next time. Solly gets back. I mean, Ken Jennings coming back from paternity leave. I think it would have been a little bit of a bloodbath with him in here today. Guys, thanks for joining. We will catch everybody next week. Cheers.